Honey, wait, what is it? Is it Lizzie?
No. No, she's okay.
Well, does it have something to do with Beth's baby?
Yes.
Oh, no. I thought the tests were all good.
Tests are fine. They're fine.
Okay. Oh, sweet. Listen, honey. I know that right now everything seems dark. But there is a lot to be grateful for here, too. Honey, Beth's baby is a perfect match for Lizzie. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? That right there is a miracle. Honey?
It's not a miracle.
I don't understand.
It's not a miracle that Beth's baby is a perfect match.
Okay. Honey, whatever it is, we'll just hope that the transplant works. Right? And if it doesn't, we'll just go on to the next person. The next person's Edmund. Right? He's the next one in line that matches, so we'll just go to him. And if that doesn't
The baby is mine.
I don't understand. I don't, understand what you just said to me.
The baby that Beth is carrying is mine.
I don't understand. What are you saying? Are you saying that... What are you saying? That baby is yours and Beth's? That you and Beth...
Yes. I'm sorry. It happened when we were in the plane after the crash.
Say something to me. Say something.
There's no way to explain this to you, so I am just going to tell you what happened. We gave up hope. We waited a long time, and we thought that someone would find us. But in the end, we just gave up. And we thought that we would use the video camera that we had to say goodbye to the people that we loved. So that's what we did. We started to make a tape to say goodbye to everyone. We started with the children, Lizzie and Zach. But it was hard. And it was emotional, and we couldn't finish it. And we were scared and tired. And so we held on to each other because that's what we needed. And I don't know how it happened, but it did. I think we just went a little crazy.
How long have you known?
Oh, Harley.
How long have you known that the baby was yours?
As soon as she was pregnant.
Months? You've known about this for months? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, don't. Please don't, because I have to think about all this. Oh my God. All those months of I love yous and all those months of we made love. And you never said anything to me about this. Where when we held our son in our arms. You never said anything to me about this. What was all that stuff about? Family before business. You knew that you had been with her and that she was carrying your child, and you never said anything to me.
I knew that no matter what, I didn't want to hurt you.
What? Are you kidding me? Then you shouldn't have done it. Oh, my God, poor Jim. Poor Jim. What did Beth do? Did she change the dates to convince Jim? And of course he would believe that, right? Because when you love somebody that much, you don't even see what's staring you right in the face. Trust. I think they call that trust
I wanted
in a
to tell
marriage.
you. I wanted to tell you from the beginning. I swear that I did. But it just didn't seem that we could. Beth was so afraid that she
Don't
would
do that. Don't. Don't tell me that you lied to me because of Beth. That you lied to your wife because of Beth. Don't tell me that.
No, I didn't. You're right. I didn't. I could have said something. I could have done something, and I didn't. When I found out that the baby was mine, I made a decision to try to do what I thought would cause the least amount of pain for everyone. Beth and I knew that we had made an enormous mistake. We knew that what we had waiting for us at home was far more important than anything that we had done out of fear on that mountain. But most of all, I knew that the last place that I ever wanted to be was here. Standing in front of you, breaking your heart. And mine. Because I do love you. And I love Zach. And I didn't want to lose you.
There was a time when he would have sensed my being in the same room. So does that answer your question about whether or not we're ready for a divorce?
No, to me it says he didn't see you.
Don't you find it strange that when you get married, you need a priest or a rabbi, but you only need a lawyer when you get divorced? I mean, marriage is a pledge and a symbol of love, and to undo it, you never have to set foot on religious ground again. Is it ever really undone?
Reva, when I hear you saying things like that, I keep thinking I don't want you and Josh to do anything unless you're 100% certain. I don't want you to go through something as unpleasant as what I went through.
But you and Blake, you got it all worked out, right?
No, we're a long way from working everything out. And that divorce was extremely painful for both of us.
Yeah, well, I mean, this shouldn't be complicated. I mean, the kids are practically grown and I don't need anything.
It's always complicated, and these kids that are practically grown, they're always children, in even the simplest of divorces. You know, don't fool yourself. They can cause the most pain.
Hey,
Hi, Noah.
got room for one more? I didn't mean to interrupt or anything, but things look so calm over here. I just want to be part of it.
Don't deceive yourself. Lawyers are taught to fake that emotion early and often. I'm Ross Marler.
No chase. Reva in trouble with the law again?
Yeah, she is, but the community service is going to take care of it.
Thank you.
You're Lizzie's doctor, aren't you?
Yeah, I am indeed. She's a straight kid. You know her?
Yeah, I'm her great uncle. Philip is my nephew.
Wouldn't that make you a Spalding?
Everywhere but in Springfield.
Yeah. Must be something in the water, huh?
I've been meaning to thank you for the wonderful job you've been doing with Lizzie.
Well, you know, we're running into some tough times. We've scheduled the bone marrow transplant for tomorrow.
That's tomorrow? I didn't know that was so soon.
Yeah, but, you know, I'm optimistic. We've got a good match.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. I have to get going.
Look, don't leave on my account. I just barged in here and...
No, I'm not. I have meetings to go to, meetings where clients actually show up.
I'm sorry.
Reva, think about what you're going to do, okay?
I will.
That would be,
None of your business.
yeah, that's what I thought.
So how is it going with Lizzie?
Yeah, I mean, good. The match with Beth and Beth's baby is perfect. In fact, it's, couldn't be more than perfect.
Meaning?
Nothing. It's just that, I don't know, Reva. It's just a waiting game. Like I said, I'm not good at it. I just want to get in there and get it done. Wow. And the good news is I match killed 4 minutes walking across the street from the hospital, right?
You open for a suggestion on how to take your mind off things for a while?
Well, I'm open for more than one. but I got to stay close at the hospital.
Well, this place is not far, but it is away.
Lead away.
Here. Oh, okay.
Josh, you and I need to talk.
Please help me to understand this. Are you saying that you were going to let Jim raise your son as his child just so you could avoid this moment?
I would have tried. For you.
And for Beth. Let's not forget that you did this for Beth. I am not the only person involved in this thing. You don't actually believe that Jim and Beth would be able to raise that child together. Does Jim know about this? Of course he does. You wouldn't be here telling me if
He
you didn't know. What are you hoping? What are you hoping will happen, Philip?
I'm praying that Jim can find some way to forgive her. And I'm praying that you can find some way to forgive me. And that we can eventually go back to our life together with Zach.
That will never happen.
It can if we want it to.
Philip, every time I look at that child, I will know the truth. Every time you look at that child, you will know the truth. That will never go away. And you can't make it. The truth doesn't stop just because you want it to.
What happened with Beth and me had nothing to do with love.
And what was it?
It was fear and need.
So you thought it was the end? You thought that you were going to die?
Yes.
I think that is so sad. Because I would have hoped that in the last moments of your life, the person you would have been thinking of was me. Who knows? Who else knows?
Jim.
Jim. Who else?
Edmund. He found the videotape. It was still running when Beth and I... He was blackmailing me. Not Rick.
So then Rick knows. Who else?
It's not important.
It's important
Who
to
knows?
me. It's important to me. Please tell me.
Lillian.
Jim, Rick, Edmund, Lillian. Is there anybody who doesn't know? My God, Alan must be thrilled.
He doesn't know. I wouldn't do that. You know I wouldn't do that.
You wouldn't do that. And sleep with your ex-wife, but you wouldn't tell your father. I hate you for this. Go back to the hospital. Your daughter needs you. Don't. Just get away from me.
I'm sorry. You know that I love you.
I don't know anything anymore. Please go. What are you hoping? What are you hoping will happen, Philip?
I'm praying that Jim can find some way to forgive her. And I'm praying that you can find some way to forgive me. And that we can eventually go back to our life together. Zach.
That will never happen.
You know that I love you.
I don't know anything anymore. Please go.
Josh, the problem I'm having is that the both of you are telling me we want a divorce, but your actions are telling me something completely different.
This has not been easy on either one of us, Ross. But for what it's worth, I don't believe there's going to be any turning back.
I don't know if I believe that. Now, if you have the chance to preserve the bond that you and Reva created over the years, what I'm saying to you is don't treat that lightly, all right? And I may be out of place, but that's too bad. I care about the two of you.
I heard something. Harley, she pulled up. She must have got a message. You know what? This is so exciting. It really is. Because the last time you guys were here, I thought Richard didn't love me. So,
I thought Ross was with my mother, so there you go.
Harley shouldn't feel bad for having a perfect marriage anymore.
To join her. Speaking of wedding bells.
I'm not telling you anything until Harley gets here.
Oh.
What's taking her so long?
I don't know.
See you. Get in here.
Hi.
Oh, this is so great.
Hey.
What's going on? Oh, my God. Is Lizzie okay?
Oh,
Did something happen to Lizzie?
She's hanging in there. She is.
Oh, thank God.
So the baby's a match, right? I mean, the
Yeah.
bone marrow
Yeah.
transplant.
So you guys look like you're bursting at the seams to tell me something.
Yes. Okay. Well, you know, Rob Lane is now definitely my ex-husband because he signed the divorce papers. So
with a little sisterly persuasion.
the wedding is on, and I want you guys to be my bridesmaids.
Yes. This is a royal wedding we're talking about, right? I mean, the whole country's going to be
Whole
there,
country,
right?
TV.
TV cameras,
That's right.
the long veil.
And, you know, Richard adores Philip, so we can't wait to see him either.
No. If Philip is there, I won't be.
What? What?
I can't.
What is wrong?
What's going on, Harley? Philip and Beth slept together. The baby she's carrying is his, not Jim's. I'm numb. And I'm so angry. And I don't know what to do.
I need to talk to you from here.
I rest my case.
Hey. I want to catch you before you went to the hospital. I got to tell you something.
What's happened to you? What's wrong?
Nothing. It'll be all right. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna induce labor and do the transplant. Harley knows.
What?
She knows. I I had to tell Jim that the baby was mine because he wouldn't agree to induced labor. It was the only way to save Lizzie. So I had to tell Harley everything. She knows about the baby, the videotape, everything. You know, I lied to her because I didn't want her to be hurt. And now I've ended up hurting her more than I ever thought possible. I don't think she will be able to forgive this.
Harley, I don't know what to say.
There's nothing to say. In the final moment of his life, when he thought he was going to die, it was Beth. When he wanted to tell me, he couldn't, because he promised to protect Beth. And now she is carrying his child.
But he loves you. You know he does. What are you gonna do? Harley, he has to know how much he hurt you. And I'm sure he's doing anything to make this up to you.
And how exactly would he do that?
I don't know.
When I knew something was wrong. When I knew something was wrong, he shut me out. 4 months. He lied and lied about this so that I wouldn't find out. And all along, they had this between them. Of course he doesn't want to be godfather to Beth's baby. What an idiot I am.
No, you're not an idiot. You could have known this was going to happen.
I encouraged him. I encouraged him to support Beth. She needs you. I told him, you should have heard me talking about how Zach and this baby would grow up to be friends. When in reality, they're brothers. And he knew. He knew the whole time.
He was so scared to tell you.
Please stop making excuses for him, Blake. I can't hear that right now.
You know what? I'm not. Trust me, I'm not. I could kill Philip right now, but I have also been exactly where Philip is right now, and I know that he would do anything to try to fix this mistake.
Not a mistake, it's betrayal, and Harley isn't the one who should resolve it.
Yes, if she wants to save her marriage, she has to, because they love each other.
That's a really hard thing to forgive, Blake.
I know it is, but it's what she has to do. It's a little soon for that. I'm sorry.
You guys. In a little while, I have to go to the hospital. I have to face him. Because I have to be there for Lizzie. How do I do that? You please tell me. How am I supposed to do that? Not go. I mean, I have to be there for Lizzie. I want to be there for her.
So the transplant's today?
Yeah, they're inducing Beth this morning, and once she has the baby, Dr. Chase wants to start the procedure right away. I just want to hate him. I just want to hate him right now, and I can't, because I'm so worried about Lizzie.
You know what, Harley? There's a lot of people there who care about Lizzie.
No, I promised her.
What about you, Harley?
You gonna be okay if you go?
You know what? I appreciate your concern, you guys, but I can't do this. Right now, I can't.
Hey, we'll be there at the hospital
You got that
for
right.
you. For whatever, to scream or anything. You just grab one of us.
Really? You know what? You're stronger than you think. You are.
And Lizzie is very lucky to have you.
Yeah. You want to know the funny thing? Is that I fell in love with Lizzie because of how much she meant to Philip. And now I can't walk away from him because of how much she means to me.
You know what's really bad? What's like unbelievable is that it's so hard to let go and to trust someone, especially for you, Harley, and the second you do it, man, right
They
there.
let you down, and it's like being knocked to the ground. I have to say, I've been on both sides of this one. I don't know if it's worse to be hurt, or to know that you hurt someone that you love more than anyone in this world.
Yeah, well, right now I'm concerned about the one who was hurt. Harley. Hey,
Talk to us.
What? Oh, God, you guys, I don't know what to say about any of this because I don't know how I feel about it yet.
Well, you're hurt, and we understand that.
No, but I can't feel that yet. I have to push all of that away right now.
You don't have to do that with us. You can feel and say whatever you want to feel.
You don't understand. In a little while, I have to go to the hospital, and I have to put on a good face while Beth gives birth to my husband's child. I have to be there for Lizzie. I can't let her know that anything is wrong with any of us.
okay, so I'll drive you.
No. I think I need to prepare myself before I go in there. You know what I mean?
I'll give you a head start, but I'm gonna go to the hospital because I'm gonna be there for you.
I will, too. I'll be there with Ross, all right?
Do you guys mind just giving me a minute here before I go?
Of course. Hey, I'm gonna cancel my trip to St. Cristobal because I'm gonna stay here. All right? Hey.
I want you to tell me how I can help you. No, just help me take care of Lizzie. I'll handle the rest. And you?
Yeah, I gotta make a call.
Okay.